Well, hello you gorgeous mother truckers, you welcome to another video. Obviously you are fully aware that I was unable to get to Friday's demonstration. The reason is in the community section. I don't need to go into it any more other than the fact that I've barely had any sleep. Top that up to the football as well, and last night was not a good night. I should say yesterday afternoon, nearly all of the evening and into the early hours of the morning was pretty pants. Any case, I digress. But the point of this video is, and I've had a lot of time to think about it whilst dealing with what I had to deal with last night, and by analysing and looking and understanding and paying attention to what's going on, I actually fully expect this YouTube channel to be gone by the end of the year. And the reason for that is YouTube itself. You see, a lot of people who watch my videos on a regular basis always say and complain, the biggest complaint is the fact that their comments keep getting deleted. But this happens on all channels, even fishing channels and bird channels, just the merciless deletion of comments by YouTube. And this is done because YouTube now use an AI filter, an AI learning machine apparently, and it decides what comments are allowed or not. And as with all AI systems, it can't really think properly, it doesn't think like a human. So it just deletes things en masse, which of course is always good fun. And it really annoys me because the point being is, if you've got a channel which is based on opinions and thought processes, it requires feedback from the audience. And it also allows the audience to give their opinions and thoughts as well. But if every time they do that, somebody deletes it, YouTube deletes it, there is no point. And I have now people who just have given up commenting. And if you give up commenting and you can't comment, that's another part of the algorithm that helps your channel gone. I've also had people who've said they've been unable to like certain videos. It's as if the like button doesn't work or it's been turned off, etc. Again, this is YouTube doing what YouTube does best, which is basically become a pain in the arse. And now there is the AI age verification, which YouTube are going to bring in thanks to the Online Safety Act, which will basically require you to prove that you're over 18 if, it's the big if the YouTube AI decides so. Remembering this is the same AI that has been employed to monitor comments. Now, some people will say, oh, well, that's okay, just use the age verification. But why should you? The simple truth of the matter is, just like everything else with the Online Safety Act, it's not about protecting children. It's about stopping people like me. It's stopping people like you. It's doing it now with the comments things, isn't it? You can't comment. You can, and I mean, I've had to open up a specific email address for those people who wish to express themselves to have the ability to be able to comment by not commenting. And that's what's going to be picking on. It's going to watch your viewing habits. Well, the problem is sometimes my younger kids get on my YouTube channel and watch their stuff like Peppa Pig and all that sort of stuff. So when that AI kicks in, it's going to presume that I'm under 18. And then I've got to prove that my over 18 channel is over 18. I'm going to have probably to, I mean, I had to do it for flipping Discord. I owned a channel and I had to prove that I was old enough to run the over 18s channel that I got. I mean, admittedly, on there, my age verification photo's Fred West. So, from the grave and all that, but that's just ridiculous. I have it where I can have videos, and I've done it and I've proved it, haven't I? When I did the video about another YouTuber getting arrested, it was Craig Houston. Remember that video? That blew up. Well, that went flying. I think it got 16,000 views. One of the highest views on my channel. The the highest is the when it had talking about the arrest of God, what was his name? The guy who did the stickers. Can't remember now. I do apologise. Yeah, that's got over 100,000. And it's amazing that when it's people on the right that are being arrested, YouTube lets everybody watch those videos. But when it's about anything else, I average 300 views if I'm lucky. So it's obvious that YouTube is suppressing channels. I mean, some people go, I've watched your video and how come you've only got 9,000 subscribers? Because YouTube doesn't forward my video on to many people. My usual climb on YouTube is when YouTube decides to let that video, a particular video, go. And then when it goes because people are interested in what I have to say. But nothing afterwards. And some people will say, well, it's your thumbnails or it's your content. Nothing's changed. The thumbnails change a little bit every now and again because I'm trying to make them a little bit more attractive. And also a lot quicker to do because thumbnails, a lot of people who don't do YouTube, like a thumbnail can take you half an hour and 45 minutes just to get it right. It's a lot of work involved, and you can do all that and not change anything and make it all look the same, and you get no viewers. I mean, you know, I've used vidIQ to suggest some titles to just change the titles so they're sort of ambivalent and easy, and even that doesn't work. But when it's a certain video that YouTube will sort of say Google likes, oh, that can go, that can fly. And then the AI is going to come in, which is just going to massively reduce the amount of people who are going to be watching on YouTube. It just is. And I know it's just going to slowly but steadily impact channels like mine. Now, some people have said, oh, well, go over to Rumble. What's the point? On Rumble, I have 35 subscribers. And whenever I go live, and I go live on Rumble over to YouTube, I get one viewer. So there's no point, is there? It silences the voices. I mean, yes, it would mean that at least my voice would still be able to be heard, but you've got to start looking at moving to platforms where you are just not going to get the same level of exposure. And the best thing about all of this is, of course, is they do all this and they're making money off you. I mean, I'm part of the YouTube content creator program, so I get some ad revenue. I get a tiny amount, and I mean a tiny amount. So, I think it's for every pound I make, they make 4. So they're making shitloads of money off me. I get next to nothing, and my channel gets suppressed. You know, you have to rely sometimes on people's kindness with super chats and things like that just to boost a month's worth of income, which is nothing. I mean, as I've said before, sometimes to be paid, you have to earn over £60 a month. That's how it works. Sometimes I can have to wait 3 months because they don't go anywhere. And I know part of it is to suppress my speech. Part of it is to demoralise me, so I'll just stop doing it, because it's a great way if you just keep doing it and doing it. I mean, I've released hundreds of videos, and it's every now and again one hits. Not that I'm not going to ever stop saying things, but it makes you wonder, where do I need to go next? Because this platform that I'm on hates me. It hates people like me. What it likes is gamers and stupid content creators who generate lots of ad revenue. That's all they care about. That's all they're interested in. They're not interested in people expressing opinions, having a thought process. Their whole model is to get people who just will reinforce the illusion of normalcy, who won't question things. They will just bang out content for banging out content's sake, and they know other people will watch it. So you have YouTube Kids for kids, but you don't need that now, because new YouTube, when this AI algorithm, which will get so much wrong, like it does with the comment section, means that overnight you could lose 50% of your subscribers. And for me, if that happened, that will take me below the requirement for the YouTube content creator program, so I just don't get any money anymore. But then again, you've also got to worry about the fact that when you do YouTube videos, you have the sword of Damocles hanging over you, because they could just take it off you and you can't argue. The amount of times I upload a video and I have to argue the fact because it goes to limited ads because it's not acceptable for YouTube, and then I have to wait for them to make a decision. 9 times out of 10 they go, yeah, you're right, there's nothing wrong with it, and they give it back. But if they don't, you can't argue. If somebody puts a copyright strike on you, you're dead. You just can't do anything about it, because you don't ever get anything from YouTube. You can say, well, why have you banned this video? I don't see there's anything wrong. And they go, yeah, you're right. So I say, well, why did you ban it? Nothing. You get nothing. You see, my philosophy in life is, if you want to be the best at something, you have to, it's a learning process. So in the process of learning, you have to know what you did wrong so you don't do it wrong again. But they don't tell you. So you can just keep doing it until they get rid of your channel. It's a disaster. But they don't care, because they've got their Mr. Beasts and they've got their gaming content creators and the women wearing bikini tops that get loads of flipping views. Because as offensive as this may be, and I don't really give a shit anymore, is the fact that if I was doing the videos that I'm doing and I sat there and I was a woman, I'd get a lot more attention. I just would. And it doesn't matter. Initially I used to try and change my style, try and do that, and I just realised there's no point. I just do my videos as I am. You get me as I am. I don't try and make this highly polished thing. You know, I don't even bother with scripts or anything. I just tell you what's in here, and it just comes out with the very basic of filters. But that's not good enough, is it? I have to be this polished performance artist who gives people, or gives YouTube and Google exactly what's allowed and what they want, which is to lie about stuff, pretend everything's okay, or just bang out gaming content. And then if you want to do that on YouTube, now it's nearly impossible as a new YouTuber to become anything like a good on that with gaming, because the market's flooded, because that's where all the money is. I just don't know what to do for the best, but I know the end's coming. And I think a lot of YouTube creators know this as well. They're just clamping down on everything. And if you are a UK YouTuber who talks about the UK as it really is, you ain't got a chance in hell. Unless you just manage to catch that one lightning in a bottle where you do a great video like British Landau did with his about Britain Uprising, the protest mustn't stop, that's just gone. Got 1.6 million views. It's brilliant. So happy for the lad. I really am. Chuffed to bits. But it's when you get that one lightning in a bottle and it just goes. And that's awesome. Because the thing is, if you get that one video, the amount of subscribers you gain, and in reality, once you gain those subscribers, more people then become aware of what you're doing in your channel, and your channel will exponentially grow. But if you don't, or you're never allowed to get that one go, that one good shot, you can do like I'm doing now, a video that I know will probably get 300 views. And the best thing is, I'll be preaching to the converted. The people who regularly watch my videos 9 times out of 10 think exactly the same as I do. So I'm just preaching to the converted. It's not going to change anything. We need to do some more talks about this at a later date, but I need to get into Morrison's and see how much my food bill has gone up again, because the prices go up every day. And if the prices not only go up, but the stuff that you get in them has shrunk. Shrinkflation. And everything's great, isn't it? Yeah. Any case, enough of that. I shall look forward to catching you in the next one. There are ways to support the channel down below. I shouldn't have to say that, really. It's just, I don't know. Any case, catch you in the next one.